in words of his Guru, huh? His mission. And the point that Srila Prabhupada writes, Nachao, nachao, nachao. Huh? Make me dance, make me dance, make me dance. I'm just a puppet. So that strong faith Srila Prabhupada had in Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj words. Because the last letter Srila Prabhupada wrote to Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj was when Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj was in Puri near Chatak Parvat. The same Chatak Parvat, which is known as Govardhan, where Srila Prabhupada, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to dance, understanding that it is Govardhan, and opposite that place is Tota Gopinath. So same place, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj was sick 45 days over there before leaving the body. And at that time, Srila Prabhupada sent a letter that I am Grahastha. There are many people who are serving you. What? Many people who are serving you. And they are close to you. But I am serving my family. I am doing business. And I am not able to associate with you. But how can I serve you, Srila Prabhupada? And that was the last instruction, the last letter of communication between Bhakti Siddhanta and Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj told that you are very, intelligent person. Please preach. He said it is more important. There are two types of services, he told me. One is Vani Seva and one is Papu Seva is always great. But Vani Seva will remain eternally with with the Shishya. And my desire is that you preach this in English and preach it best. And whenever you have, you print the books. That was the last instruction. And Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, after that, at that same Govardhan place, he left the body. And that were given in 1920s. How much time, how much faith Srila Prabhupada had on that instruction. And we can see the other is a miracle. That he had that strong faith. Going in US, nachao, nachao, Lord, make me dance, make me dance. But I have complete faith in you that you can change these people because you are sitting in the heart of these people. You can make them understand. I will be a puppeteer speaking, but I pray that inside their heart, you make them understand and engage in your service. So that was the prayer in the mood of the Guru Parampara system. So when you follow Guru Parampara system as it is, there miracles happen. And that is one of the things. Any other incidents where you can remember where Guru Parampara system is followed and miracle happens? The instructions are followed.
Yeah, Maharaj.
Maharaj.
Agency followed book distribution.
Book distribution. And he was, the desire of Srila Prabhupada was that 14 temples should be built in Delhi. 18 or 17, that was the thing. And that target Srila Prabhupada, Bhakti, Gopal Krishna Maharaj did it. Very nicely he did it. Another example is like Wada. You go to Wada. Wada was Adivasi area. Huh? And this Gaurang Prabhu and this, when they were instructed by Radhanath Maharaj, and the new batch of IIT people were going over there, they were thinking, what is this? We have just dropped off from the IITs and we were going for preaching. And now they are putting me in the jungle. In the jungle, and now they are doing. And now we can see what Vada is. Huh? Jungle में मंगल बन गया. Can it? UN has given the award. So it's the dedication towards Guru Maharaj. Simply kept to their words and lived their life. We see the Mayapur, Jayapataka Maharaj. Lived to their life, and today we see how Mayapur has developed in the. Huh? It was a dream of Srila Prabhupada. So we see that simply by following the Guru Parampara system. We know about Vardharaj and Ramanujacharya. That when Ramanujacharya was serving the Vardharaj, and one of his associate who used to every night after the seva, his seva was to serve him at the night, after winding up. Everything is dead close. In the village, everything goes more early close. But he used to stay that person every night to help him, Ramacharya, to take the land. He used to take him, his luggage, and the vehicle after that, and leave him. One day he asked that I am not doing so much bhakti. Is there chance that I may go to Vaikuntha? So he told, I'll ask the Lord in the morning. And Lord told, he asked this question in the morning. And he told that yes, that person, because he's serving you. What? Serving you. Huh? Because he's serving you. What? And he's become Das and Das, Dasanu Das. He will definitely go. Then he asked Ramacharya, that what about my chance? That, no, your chance is not there. But why? Because you also have to serve some Das, Dasanu Das. Then he left the Pujari, the seva. That what if I am serving, then I have to find somebody. I should serve somebody. Huh? And he left. And then he disguised himself and he served one lower, a person who was a very nice devotee of lower caste. And he was serving in the, cow shed. For 1 year. He served. Because that incident happened such a way that he was disguising himself actually. So, and he was serving. And after 1 year serving, one day some rain happened and the shade was broken, and that time he was revealed. And this devotee was so upset that 1 year you are serving us. You are like a guru for us. Why you are doing this? He said, Lord has told that I have to serve some devotees. I have to become Das, Dasana Das. And again the things happened, and then the Lord accepted, yeah, I will accept you. So one another incident, sometime one Guru Maharaj, Chela came, and he was a sannyasi. He came to Ramanujacharya. Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. We have heard this shloka. So he told me that, please explain me this. He's a sannyasi of Ramanujacharya. He's a practically he is sannyasi. And that time Ramanujacharya's guru's daughter had come over there and she was crying. She was crying to Ramanujacharya. And she told that my in-laws, they are giving lot of trouble to me. And they are saying that if you can't do, you bring somebody from your house who can do this work. So then Ramanujacharya told that sannyasi, you don't understand the meaning of Sarva Dharman Parityajya. I'm telling you, you go with this daughter and serve. So that Ramanujacharya sannyasi left. and he went with them, with the daughter, and like a menial servant, like a he was serving in the house of that daughter. It only happened when one Mayavadi came in that village and he was speaking Bhashya. What? About Nirakarvad and you are God, I am God, everybody is God. Huh? And this Bhashya, when he was speaking, then this sannyasi spoke to him and he cut down on the basis of Shastra. And everybody was astonished how this helper labor is able to. Then it was revealed that he is that sannyasi, big sannyasi. And he's doing. Then the people in the house felt upset. If we were taking the seva of a sannyasi, all our punyas will go down. And that entire village then took this person on their head, palki, and brought back to Ramacharya. And after that, Ramacharya told, now you are qualified to understand the meaning of Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mam Ekam Sharanam Praja Aham Tvam Sarva Papetru Mokshaya. So that surrender, that faith was, we have seen in the Guru Parampara system that they have strong faith, and that's why they were able to do miracle. And here we see that Shukracharya now is arranging what? The Yajna, Vishwajita Yajna. And it is said, when you have the blessings of Brahmana, when you have the blessings of the Vaishnavas, impossible things can become possible. But if you do not have the blessings, if you do not have the service of the blessings, and if you have offended somebody, you have offended, so maybe you may be very much successful, but the results will never come in your life. Never come. So blessings of the Guru Parampara and following the instructions are very, very important. Let's go further in the second verse. Fifth verse. Somebody can read. X5.
तदारतः काञ्चन पदानादो
तथारतः काञ्चनपटादो
भयाश्च हर्यत्व गौरङ्गवर्णः
हयाश्च हर्यश्च
ध्वजश्च सिंहेन वराजमानो
ध्वजश्च सिंहेन विराजमानो
कीर्तिष्ठात्
each word.
ततः thereafter Ratah a chariot, Kanchana with gold, Patta and silk garments, Nadaha rack, Ayascha horses also, Aryaswat Turanga Varnaha, exactly of the same color as the horses of Indra, yellow, Dvajascha a flag also, Simhena with the mark of a lion, Virajamanaha existing, Utashanata from the blazing fire, Asa there was, Havir Bihi by offerings of clarified butter, Istata was shipped. Translation: when he clarified butter was offered in the fire of sacrifice, there appeared from the fire a celestial chariot covered with gold and silk. There also appeared yellow horses like those of Indra and a flag marked with a lion.
We see whenever the yajna is performed, the yajna fruit comes. In Kali Yuga, it is said, what is the yajna that has to be performed? Nama Sankirtan yajna. Which yajna? So the Nama Sankirtan yajna which we do is the main yajna in Kali Yuga. In Dwapar Yuga, they were doing the temple worship. But in Treta Yuga, they used to do big yajnas like this, where the mantra, by mantra, they used to ignite the fire. No fire used to be put like this. By saying mantra, the fire was ignited. And the power of the Brahmanas was so pure. They were so pure that not a single word of their mantras used to be wrong. And because of that power, they used to check it by doing Ashwamegh Yajna. Ashwa means what? Horse. They used to cut the horse and they used to check whether the horse gets the body of a person or divine body after cutting. To test means immediately he gets a divine life. And if he gets a divine life, and then that yajna is okay. Otherwise, there is a fault, and all the yajna dosh has to be gone by the destiny. So they were so powerful. But in Kali Yuga, such types of brahmanas are not available. Purity level is not there, and it is not allowed also in Kali Yuga. In Kali Yuga, the yajna that is allowed is Sankirtan. And we can see that how Srila Prabhupada took the Sankirtan yajna. He sat under a tree in Tompkinsville Square with all the druggists. All the druggists. Is it possible? But he changed their heart by pure Sankirtan. And that is even experienced today. We all, somehow or other, have come in contact with this holy name only. And when we have chanted, we have seen how our lives have changed. So definitely, this yajna is working. And what is the fruit of this yajna? The fruit is the love for the Lord. Love for the Lord. When you chant more and more and more nights and do this yajna, ultimately the fruit of this yajna is that the love of the Lord is generated in your heart. The asuri propensity which we have in our heart is completely destroyed. When we see the Lord Ramachandra yajna, when that Rishi, what is his name? Rishi? No. That kheer was coming. Huh? Shringi Rishi. Yes. Shringi. Huh. That how he had not seen any woman. And then he had performed that yajna. And in that yajna, the kheer had come. Uttra Kamishti yajna. And that kheer was given to Dashrath Maharaj. And then Dashrath Maharaj gave it to. So that through that kheer, Lord Ramachandra and all other brothers came. So we have seen that the yajna phala is always divine. Always. And the yajna phala of Harinam Sankirtan, what we are seeing here, that so much movement, even after the Guru has gone. This is the only moment where after Guru, this movement has multiple exponentially expanded. And it is going expanded. Why? Because of the divine fruit of the Harinam Sankirtan. This entire movement is based on Harinam Sankirtan. The holy name, Srimad Bhagwatam and Bhagwatam. And it is predicted that this Harinam Sankirtan will go for 10,000 years. And you all are just a part of it. We all are part of this Harinam Sankirtan. And somehow or other, we have to spend this Harinam and spread this Harinam yajna throughout the world. If we have got benefit, at least some else should take the name of the Lord. They should get the Bhagavad Gita. They should get the message of Bhagavad Gita. And that's why Srila Prabhupada has very nicely arranged what we called as marathon. See, in ISKCON, every month there is some festival or seva. Abhi Kartik gaya. Now, marathon will go on. Then after that, Makar Sankranti will come. Then after that, Gaur Purnima aa jayega. Then Ram, Nityanand Trayodashi. Some or other, you are engaged. There is never a time, bhai aap free ho. Gear change कर लो अभी क्या कार्तिक मूड से अभी मैराथन मूड so this is a yajna in this yajna where you are sacrificing your time you are sacrificing your energy you are sacrificing everything just to give the Bhagavad Gita some or other the Bhagavad Gita has to reach that person. So this is also sacrifice so in this specific sacrifice what came the Ratha and it was a divine Ratha divine Ratha, and it had all the signs of a victory. Okay, so read the. How long? It is mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita also that Kali Yuga is 4,32,000 years.
10,000 years only for chanting.
After that, whole Kali Yuga.
Can't be there.
No, only animals in the form of animals and Rakshasas, people will be there. People will be there, but in the form of total animal. Like an animal, you go in the forest, what happens? Those who are strong, they survive. The rest week will be eternal. So that is going to happen in Kali Yuga.
The Kalki avatar for
Yes.
which is there.
The Kalki avatar will come for re-establishment of Satyuga.
But devotees will not be there.
Huh?
Devotees will not be
The devotees will be after the generation will be clear from this.
The 4,32,000.
1,000 when everything will be destroyed, then few devotees and then the Lord will be sending the new sets of people. So they will be established, it is said in the Bhagavatam 12th canto. In the 12th canto.
So that will not be for Paritrana and Sadhuna.
No, Paritrana, see, whenever any person comes in contact with the Lord, anyhow, and if they are, killed, because Lord is equal to everybody. If Shishupal is killed, Kansa is killed, Hiranyakashipu is killed, they are given, what is called as
Higher level status.
where mukti, but what we called as Brahma Jyoti. Sayujya mukti. So that type of mukti they will be getting because they have come in contract. What to speak about Putana? What to speak about Bakasur, Agasur, Trinavat? So this type of dushtas, if they are getting killed, so it will be their benefit. And after that, the Satyuga will again come. But Satyuga, Treta, Dwapar, Kali Yuga, this cycle goes on unlimitedly for thousands and thousands of times in one day of Brahma. How much?
Yes, 1,000.
1,000 times it goes on in one day of Brahma. Then the second day comes, and again 1,000 times. Then the third day comes. Like 50 years of Brahmani has happened. How much? 50 years. So 50 years are still to left, and after that, this entire realm will go down. And that is half a second of Mahavishnu. What? How much second? Half a second. So, this time view, chakra view, in that, how many times you have taken birth, how many times I have taken birth, we cannot ever count also. The only problem why we are stuck over here, because we have a bhoga. We all want, we do not want seva. We do not want to serve the Lord. We want to use the Lord. We all want to use the Lord. God?
We want to serve ourselves.
Use the Lord for serving us. And in Vaikuntha, everybody use the things for service of the Lord. What? Here we use the Lord for us. And that's why we are somehow or other stuck in this material world. For billions and millions years, our bhogavritti or the vastus have not changed, diminished. That enjoying propensity that I will enjoy is not going. It is only the mercy of a guru. It is only the mercy of a Vaishnava. जब उसको दिमाग में ज्ञान आएगा कि we are in this दुखालय. What? कितना भी प्लानिंग कर लो, सुपर प्लानिंग कर लो, किधर ना किधर से दुख आ ही जाने वाला है. क्या? कितना ही प्लानिंग कर लो.
क्योंकि हम लोग माया में भी तो घिरे हुए हैं.
वही तो बोल रहा हूँ. हाँ, तो ये how is that possible that we will come out? It is only by mercy, by seva. When you do seva, causelessly, without any expectation, then the mercy flows. And we are very fortunate that at least we have come in a contact with such a circle of devotees, which knows the goal of life. Yes, this life is meant to go back to the spiritual world. We are spirit soul. We are part and parcel of Lord. We to love and serve the Lord is our prime duty. We cannot, if we miss out this duty, save punsa paro dharmo, yato bhakti adokshaya. Doing the bhakti of adokshaya is the paro dharma of the jiva. That we have learned over here. In all other dharmas, we are getting stuck. Bodily dharma. But we do not know what is paro dharma. Save punsa paro dharma. Yator bhakti adokshaya. That is what we learn over here. And it is so unfortunate that for billions and billions and millions and trillions and billions and trillions of years, we are making the same old mistakes. Of what? Bhogavit. Trying to enjoy the things. Actually, the things are Ishavashya idam sarvam. Ye kinchit jagatyam jagat. Tena tyaktena bhunjita. Mahavita. Om Purnamada, Purnamida, Purnamudachyate, Purnasya, Purnamadaya, Purnameva. So is this entire thing is of Lord. And it is meant to be used for the Lord. But the problem is in each and every life, we want to use it. So unless and until this vritti doesn't change and come to the back to the original vritti of seva, we will be stuck perpetually. What? In this circle. So here we come to know that when you associate with the higher people, then the chances of success are very. And here we see that Bali Maharaj, even he died, even he failed, but now he served the Brahmanas. He served the Vaishnava. And because they got pleased, they blessed him and helped him in doing the Vishwajit Yajna. And in the Yajna Phala, what is coming out? The Ratha is coming out. The divine Ratha is coming out. On which, after sitting, it is impossible to conquer. They conquer, impossible for the opposite person to conquer him. Nobody can conquer him. Like Bali Maharaj. So Bali Maharaj, see, after, and then Indra, when he went, he ran away. And then he ran again to Brahmaji, and then, Aditya and Dati and all that. And then they went, and then Lord told that this time, because they have blessings. Who? Bali Maharaj, of the Brahmanas. That Brahma Tej is there. We can't win by fighting. So we have to use Other way. So then, Lord became Vaman. And the best lecture that Vaman Dev gave, he showed his small sweet feet. And he showed that I just only want 3 feet. And then Bali Maharaj is saying, I am the king of the entire world. At least ask properly. What? Then the lecture Vaman Dev is giving, जोश थोड़े से संतोष नहीं है, क्या बोला? उसको पूरा पूरा भी मिल जाएगा तो कभी संतोष नहीं है, वो दुखी रहे. An entire lecture on Santosh is given by Brahman, Bali Maharaj, showing that tiny feet. कि मैं इतने ही में हो जाऊंगा संतोष. क्या है? हाँ, what the person needs. Yes. But that's why here the word that is used, chaliyati. What? Lord did the chala with the devotee, but the devotee never, अपने भक्ति से हिले नहीं. अपने हिले नहीं. Lord will test the devotee in all the ways to see his faith is strong or. And that's why Lord said, who is very dear to me? He says this in the 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Samoham sarva bhute. First he says, adveshta sarva bhutana. Maitraha karuna evacha. Nirmama nirahankara. Sama dukkha sukha shami. Santushta satatam yogi. Yadatma dada nishchaya. मयि अर्पिता मनोबुद्धि यो मद भक्ता समे प्रिय समा शत्रु च मित्रे च तथा मानपमानयो समाः शीत उष्ण सुख दुखेषु समाः संग विवर्जिता तुल्य निंदा तुति मौनी. So much ninda Lord did of Bali Maharaj. Are you are cheater? In front of the Samaj. What did you do? You cheated me. You promised to give me 3 legs. Three steps. And in 2, where is the third I can keep? Now I punish you. हमारे कैसा रहेगा तो फिर काउंटर करेगा. अरे दिखाया कुछ और बोलता भी. अरे आपका यार ऐसा थोड़ा होता है. Temple or deliver. No, we could have counted. आप और मेरे तो इसलिए तो फेल होके इधर बैठे आप. नहीं तो हम तो वैकुंठ में होंगे. क्योंकि हमारे को भी लॉर्ड टेस्ट करता है, बट हमारे को थोड़ा थोड़ा सैंपल टेस्ट करता है और उस सैंपल टेस्ट में भी गेट फेल. ठीक है इधर ही रखो इसको, ज्यादा बड़ा टेस्ट नहीं है. छोटे में फेल होता. He is not fit for what? Vaikuntha. क्या? Vaikuntha के लिए अभी ये fit. He is fit for here. What? So there we see that Lord used all the ways in the Bali Maharaj for cheating him, for doing him, for binding. It's not the fault of Bali Maharaj. It was never a fault of Bali, but he was tested just to show his quality. That is his faith in Lord, his determination in Lord. Like when we know Sudam, when he went, he stayed for one night. He went for asking, but he never asked. And Lord also never gave. And when he was coming out, he was so happy. Who? अरे भगवान ने मुझे कुछ भी नहीं दिया, अच्छा हुआ. Because he knew if देता तो गड़बड़ हो जाता. So I'm so happy he didn't give me. That was his consciousness. And that is why, when Sudama went to his place and he saw, he was literally crying. That Lord, why you gave all this thing? I don't deserve. So, it's the right of the Lord to test a devotee. Whether he has that quality of giving, उसको सुख भी मिलेगा, दुख भी देंगे हम, और मान भी दूंगा, अपमान भी दूंगा, whether he is sama. Is sama. And that is what this entire Bali Maharaj story is. And that's why Bali Maharaj comes into the last bhakti stage. There are 9 stages of bhakti. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Hasyam, Sakyam, Atmanivedanam. So the Acharya of Atmanivedanam is Bali Maharaj. So that story we are listening. That why Bali Maharaj? देखो अकेले में कोई डांट लेगा चलता है, मैं इस आदमी को उठा के समाज के बीच में डांटू ना, वो नहीं चलता। समाज में कोई किसको डांटेगा ना, नहीं चलता। इट हर्ट्स 100 times। यू इमेजिन बली महाराज, उनके ही समाज में उनका गलती भी नहीं था, सब देख भी रहे हैं कि उनका गलती नहीं है, ये आदमी का गलती है, इसने छोटा लिखा के बड़ा लिखा। हाँ, छोटे छोटे पेन, एवरीथिंग एक्सपर्ट, एंड नाउ ही इज, हमारे राजा को हमारे इसका कुछ फॉल्ट नहीं हुआ, उसको पनिश कर रहा है, उसको ये कर रहा है, तो अदर्स अदर्स आ जाएंगे, अरे ये कर रहा, अपमान हुआ।
Others could realize he is God.
Who?
Other
Shukracharya first came. Shukracharya came and he told his God, और he told him that अभी तक आचमनी दिया नहीं है, क्या बोला, आपने संकल्प नहीं लिया, because for any thing you have to take what, क्योंकि संकल्प आपका हुआ नहीं कंप्लीट, तुम झूठ बोल दो, क्या बोला, कौन बोल रहा है, he is coming, he is the guru and he is telling, अभी भगवान की सेवा मत करना,
but he is God.
he told that he is God, और आप 3 पैर नहीं दे पाओगे, आप 2 पैर में फंस जाओगे, और 2 पैर के बाद भी तुमको पनिशमेंट मिलेगा और तुमको नर्क जाना पड़ेगा। He proclaimed everything, and after that also Bali Maharaj didn't turn back. He told that if he is God, then everything is for my Lord. Why should I go back? Huh? Why should we are doing this yajna for the Lord? And if he is coming and he is not God, then he will not be saved from. So both way, Bali Maharaj is showing all the qualities in this Leela. That what is the quality of a pure devotee? And that's why Bali Maharaj is praised as a Bali. And that's why Lord surrendered to Bali Maharaj. That even today, in which loka? Uttar loka, Lord is standing as a binding, as a doorkeeper. Because, Yashoda Mata was trying from morning to evening to bind. But always how many fingers? 2 fingers. It is only the kripa of the Lord which was there inside. That one, and told all other Shaktis which were there inside the Lord, they were not allowed. How can you bind the Lord? आप भगवान को ऐसे कैसे मान सकते? But the only one what was there was Kripa Shakti, which was, oversighted everything. And then Lord got binded. So similar, Lord got bounded by the love of Bali Maharaj, the quality of Bali Maharaj. And even today, we know that he is standing there at the door. We know that when Ravana came, Bali Maharaj just, Vamandev just kicked him and he went away. He was not able to conquer. And, one time that Bali Maharaj, Ravan ke paas aaya to compromise and you be with my side for the Ramchandra for fighting. So Bali Maharaj took Ravana to one mountain. gold का mountain. And he saw this mountain. It's very big mountain. बोलता है, this is a kundal of my grandfather. What? That was the size of Hiranyakashipu. You can't lift this mountain. And Lord came and tear Hiranyakashipu from the throat. The same Hiranyakashipu appeared to Lord Ramchandra. So don't try to. That was the advice Bali Maharaj gave to Ravana. Then also he didn't listen. So what I'm trying to say, the Bhoga Vritti is the biggest problem in our life. What? When we see something, we do not want to use it for the service of Lord. We want to use it for ourselves, for our family, for our enjoyment. And in the spiritual world, anything they see, they only remember Krishna. What they remember? Krishna. That is the difference in the spiritual world and in the material world. When the gopis see the deers, they see the deers are so happy. We are unfortunate. Because every day with their eyes, with their families, they can see the Lord, playing the flute. And we,
As you say, spiritual world, everybody is serving the Lord.
Uh,
the other hand, we are also part of spiritual world. Because of our Bhogruti, we have come down.
No, we are part of not a spiritual world. Let's understand, we are Tatastha. What are we? And we call marginal energy. This entire, Lord showed everything to be inside him. When the Virat Roop was shown, Lord showed that everything is inside me. So even today we are with the Lord. We are inside the Lord. But why we cannot love the Lord? Because the things of the Lord, we want to use it for ourselves. We do not see this as Lord's things, or we do not think that we are inside the Lord body. We think that it is मेरा apartment है तो ये मेरा कमरा है, मेरी कुर्सी है, इसमें भगवान का क्या लेना देना? भगवान का तो कोना है, वो उधर है, वो बैठा है, बाकी तो सब मेरा है. So we are marginal energies. Tatastha Shakti. What are we? We are Shar Jivatma. What are we? Shar matlab falling. Falling for what? For material things. Our consciousness always get attracted towards material things. Our consciousness never get attracted towards the Lord. And that's why we always see material and spiritual world, both are there in the body of the Lord. And we being Jivatma, we are always attracted to what? Matter. Because we are Shara Jivatma. Dva vimo purusho loke Shara akshara evacha. Shara sarvani bhutani. Udasto akshara uchite. In the 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Lord says there are two types of Jivatmas. Shara and akshara. So we are Shara Jivatma, always what? Attracted towards the consciousness gets fall towards the matter. And we want to use the matter for our enjoyment. And that's why we are trapped over it. Even today we are with the Lord. But why do we not feel? Because we are attracted to matter. We do not want to use the matter for the service of Lord. So when that consciousness turns towards that everything has to be used, then it becomes spiritual. And then we are eligible to go back to that realm. And that's why Lord says, Man mana bhava, mad bhakto, madhyajima. What does the Lord want from you? Your mind. But we give our mind to matter. We do not give the mind to the Lord. And that's why entire process is to purify the mind. What?
Purify.
Where it is from the material level, it has to be purified and brought to the spiritual. This is what is the entire process. And we are trapped. Seriously trapped. What? Eternally trapped. ये तो भगवान की दया है कि हर टाइम हमारा मेमोरी रीसेट कर देता है. क्या रीसेट कर देता है, इसलिए पहले का कुछ याद नहीं रहता. नहीं तो वो पहले का याद रहे, अभी का याद रहे और पिछले का याद रहे तो पूरा वो हर आदमी पागल की तरह घूमेगा. एवरीबडी विल बिकम बैड. वो मेरी बीवी है, मेरा बच्चा है, मेरी प्रॉपर्टी है, गए जन्म में इसके पहले के जन्म में नहीं प्रॉपर्टी थी, इसका क्या होगा? ये सब गड़बड़ हो जाएगा तो क्या? सब पागल हो जाएंगे. तो भगवान की कृपा है कि भगवान ने हमारा मेमोरी क्या कर दिया है, रीसेट कर देता है कि चलो इसको एक बार और चांस देता हूं, लेकिन वही गलती करता है. क्या? भोग. And that is why we study this Bhagavatam again and again to understand our position. Why Bali Maharaj is great? Why? And why we are not great? Huh? What is that? That Lord got attracted, and he is now staying as a doorkeeper. द्वारपाल है आज भी. क्यों है? Because Lord is only and only attracted by pure devotion. That is the only thing that you can offer to the Lord. What? Pure devotion, unalloyed bhakti. And when you have that bhakti, that is what we call as the power to attract the Lord. बाकी भगवान को आप कभी कोई attract नहीं कर सकते. So this entire process or entire story, that how Shukracharya Seva, he won, and this thing. Huh? And we have to come to the conclusion that unless and until we do not have the blessings of the Vaishnavas, भक्त कम्युनिटी का आपके पास आशीर्वाद, सक्सेस का कभी भी आप अपने लाइफ में सोचना भी. हाँ? हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे राम. So we completed 2-3 verses. So what were the important points in today's class that we learned? Main point of discussions. Lord is only attracted to pure devotion, and Lord has the right to test. Lord has the right to test the devotees. Lord can test to any extent. कि ये सोना है कि पीतल है. Or
We should give a mind to Lord.
yeah, that is, the mind is the biggest cheater. What? The biggest cheater. कभी भी कुछ देखता है तो what he thinks what? भोग, ज्ञान. देने की बात तो और without the blessing of Vaishnavas, you cannot get success. Very nice. Yes, when like Srila Prabhupada, Ramanujacharya, all that we have different stories.
Become Das Dasanuda.
Das Dasanuda. Yes.
Follow Guru.
But there are other principles, other religions which teach you that you can become Bhagavan. And what about that? The word that they use is what, you know? That you are potential God. What? कल तुम भगवान बन सकते हो. तो तुम भगवान का जगह ले सकते हो. हर जगह एक और भगवान खड़ा हो जाए.
That makes them happy.
हाँ, ये कहा कि तुम गॉड.
दास बनने की जरूरत
दास काय को बनने का? हनुमान जी पागल है, इसीलिए वो दास बन के बैठे हुए. नारद जी पागल है, मीरा भाई पागल है, तुकाराम पागल है. हमारे आचार्य जितने जो हुए हैं भक्ति समाज के, वो सब पागल है. ओके. और
Follow
For
Guru.
Kalyug, it is Sankirtan Yajna and it is love of God.
हाँ, the love of God is the fruit of this packet. And how? By distributing, you know, the message and Harinam. So in Kali Yuga, December month is to distribute the books. So we have to prepare ourselves. Bhai, Bhagavad Gita, ये केन प्रकार है बाकी. What else?
Follow Guru Parampara.
Follow Guru Parampara. What else? Seva. Seva of Vaishnava. ठीक है. Any other point? Shara and Akshar. We are all a what? Shara. Means we get attracted towards matter. We do not get attracted towards Lord. And that's why we are trapped over it.
We must have been there with Lord.
No.
Even if-
No. We are always with the Lord. We are always with the Lord. Now also we are with the Lord. In the Virat Room we are there. We are not there. Then why we are not feeling it for the Lord? Because we are attracted to matter. There the people are there. But when they see matter, they use it for the service of them. And we will follow it. We want to use the matter for us. And that's why we are following.
Sir, Mahatma Lord is within us.
Yes. He's there always. Eternally, externally, he's there. But we never experience. Why? Because our mind is attracted to matter. Matter. वस्तु से हमारी मन बहुत लगाव हो गई. And that's why we are fallen. The moment the mind gets purified by chanting and seva, and it comes to its original position, then things will change. And that is what is all this process. Harinam, seva, to come to that position and to understand our original position. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.